Hey folks, here we are with another little garden update. So it's fall, winter, right? You can see here that the tree above us is all brown leaves, and of course they're falling all over the ground, which is mulch. It's a good thing, right? So just a little update here of some things that I've had in pots. So this is an example of a blackberry cutting that I cut from the blackberry tree and the bush, and I put it in a pot and it survived. This next to it is the same thing. This one didn't grow. That one didn't grow. This one did. Why? I don't know. Same cutting, same style. This one took and rooted. The rest didn't, which supposedly they're bulletproof. I don't know what happened in my situation. This is a celery growing well. These are also blackberry, and these came from the store. Now, I ordered these from Stark Brothers. Here in the United States, if you are growing, Stark Brothers has a lot of good things to get. And these are the variety here that are thornless, right? I'll show you the stick here. These are the Arc Freedom, and they come in a little 6-pack. And so I got them here from this 6-pack, and I transplanted them to a little pot because I don't want to put them in the ground just yet. I just want to get them so that they survive and grow and get stronger. I wanted to do cuttings. Unsuccessful. You buy from the store. So that's what I did. Anyways, you can see the temperature here is just slightly over 60 degrees Fahrenheit, which is starting to cool off. And that means things are going to die. Now, what should be growing well is lettuce in that temperature. Except we've had extreme, well, for the time, in 70-degree weather. I mean, it's not that extreme, but it's been warm enough that my lettuce bolted. And it's still okay to eat, but it got a little bitter. What are you going to do? The goji berries, of course, you saw me pick those earlier. There's a few remaining here. And they're good. I dried a whole bunch of them, and they're real nice. They're bitter, but they're nice. The radishes. These are Korean radishes here. Let's see if we can get down there. They're going to get bigger, hopefully. And then these are the regular radishes that I've been harvesting, and I'll pick them soon enough. And these are carrots, which seem to be growing well too. So it's nice to see some things are growing, and some things should have done better. We'll have to replant. And then here is some other celery, which is doing pretty good. Look, I got big stalks of celery growing, folks. Look at that. You may or may not like celery, but it sure is growing. I need to weed a little bit here too. Get rid of this weeds here. Not good. I'll have to do that later. But anyways, the goji berries have done their job. And then, of course, back here, I have the fava beans, which we got a heavy rain yesterday, so they're kind of tipping over a little bit, but I hope to see them bounce back. And look at this, folks. While there's flowers for lemons, we have lemons, and I'm going to pick those just another day or two. But that's a little update here behind me. I got these little limes too. So a few good things here to harvest in the fall. But it's getting towards the Christmas time, and so we're trying to think of fall and winter things, but the garden's still going. Like the miniature dwarf banana seems to hold up in cooler weather, as well as these flowering plants here that are going across the trellis. It's just the end of the season, folks. Starting now. Why couldn't it done that in the summer heat? But it don't like the heat. It likes the cool weather. And of course here, look at our tomatoes. So I got lots of tomatoes, as you've seen in my other videos, and I'm hoping that they turn red like these cherries, because I got some bigger and medium size. The cherries always do so well in Texas. It seems they can withstand a lot of the summer heat, as well as they can withstand the colder temperatures and just keep on producing. Look at all those. There you are. So the cherries do well, and I get a nice harvest all the way at the end of November. Now folks, I've never done that before. At the end of November, keep growing any sort of tomato, you know, and there's just so many out here. You can see that I'm just pulling them all off because they're ready. And we haven't had a freeze yet, right? We haven't even had a frost yet, and it's already November. Usually we get a little frost that would kill some of these things and call it a day. But no, they're still doing well. Even, this is November. This is a hibiscus plant. It is not supposed to do good in winter. It'll die if you leave it out in the winter. But so far it's doing well. So my guess is we're not going to have much of a cold winter. So a lot of these plants, I think, are going to survive. All right, folks. Anyways, you see my messy garden. We will talk to you soon and see how the rest of the garden is coming along, and will the eggplant survive for much longer? Don't know. We'll see.